Good morning. Welcome to Talking Movies. I'm Spling. This week we're talking about another Liam Neeson action thriller vehicle, a charming coming-of-age underdog drama, and a delightful animated adventure for the whole family. Starting off with the film opening this week, Run All Night. Mobster and hitman Jimmy Conlon has one night to figure out where his loyalties lie, with his estranged son or his longtime best friend and mob boss. This is from director Jean Collet-Serra and stars Liam Neeson, Ed Harris, and Joel Kinnaman. While it sounds like a Lionel Richie song, this mobster man-on-the-run thriller deserves to be taken Harvey Keitel seriously, and it definitely would have got more respect with a movie title like Sins of Our Fathers. Run All Night is the third outing for director Jean Collet-Serra and Liam Neeson after Unknown and Non-Stop. Instead of churning out another typical Neeson thriller, Run All Night adds another dramatic layer, making Neeson more vulnerable. The rich performances are the glue that hold it together between intense car chases and shootouts. At times it functions like a buddy movie, delivering man-on-the-run thrills driven by a personal vendetta in a dangerous city rife with corruption. The wry comedy fits the atmosphere, and Collet-Serra keeps us on edge with the unexpected, putting Conlon up against the mob, bent cops, a beleaguered detective, and a clinical next-generation hitman. A strong cast, full performances, and an emotionally resonant storyline contribute to a taut balancing act, managing to ensnare the excitement of a slick man-on-the-run action thriller with the gravity of a multi-generational crime drama. While you've seen it all before, this concoction is fresh and earnest enough to entertain and sustain. I gave it a solid 7 on the Splingometer. Then moving on to another film currently on circuit, Spare Parts. 4 Hispanic high school students form a robotics club with a dream to compete at a university underwater robotics competition. This is from director Sean McNamara, who directed Soul Surfer, and stars George Lopez, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Carlos Penavega. Spare Parts is based on a Wired magazine article and a true story. This movie is like a blend of Dangerous Minds and Cool Runnings. It's a coming-of-age underdog story, a crowd pleaser, and a touching story about pride, teamwork, and courage. We've seen many American Dream movies before. This one comes from a Hispanic standpoint, dealing with immigration, conscription, and socio-economical issues. It's all about the forming, storming, and norming under a flawed coach turned father figure. While it's formulaic and familiar, the characters are charming. The geeky underwater robotics is a fresh spin, and there are plenty of heartwarming moments with enough spirited camaraderie to go around. It's a small movie with a big heart that deserves your attention. I gave it a solid 7 on the Splingometer. And finally, a new rental, Paddington. A young Peruvian bear travels to London in search of a home. Finding himself lost and alone at Paddington Station, he meets the kindly Brown family. It's from director Paul King and stars Hugh Bonneville, Sally Hawkins, Julie Walters, and Nicole Kidman. Paddington is a live-action family comedy adventure for all ages. This is a delightful reimagining of the beloved children's character. Through brilliant animation and smart writing, Paddington is brought to life for contemporary audiences. The character is still charming, and the writers play into the bear-out-of-water comedy without losing the essence of the original. The stellar cast are just as animated, turning in exuberant and funny performances with a particularly wicked turn from Kidman. The film's production design spans over the last few decades, creating a colourful, surreal world and culture of its own in London. It's a very silly film, but one that you'll enjoy if you're able to cope with talking bears, stiff upper lip quivers, and bags with limitless storage. I gave it an excellent 8 on the Splingometer. So just to wrap up, Run All Night, a slick action thriller and gripping crime drama balancing act, a solid 7. Spare Parts, an inspiring, feel-good and by-the-numbers coming-of-age comedy drama, a solid 7. And then Paddington, a charming, funny, silly and entertaining animated adventure, an excellent 8. For more movie reviews, interviews and features, visit spling.co.za or spling.mobi on the go. And remember, don't wing it, spling it.